Hey guys, welcome to Real Men Get It Done. This video is going to be cool and different because we're cleaning, but we're actually in Washington, D.C. in our hotel room. So stay tuned. Real Men Get It Done. Okay, so why are we cleaning in our hotel room, you may ask? Well, this is our first trip during coronavirus, and we had to do a family trip to get out of the city. So we're in DC to celebrate the anniversary of the MLK March on Washington, just to show our kids how you can peacefully protest and demonstrate for the racial injustice that's been happening in our country. But again, that is just a side note, but the video today is about cleaning. So due to COVID and being in DC, unless your stay is more than 7 days, there is no housekeeping. So you have to actually take care of your own room, or I guess you could not. And so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to share some of our tips and tricks when we are traveling to make sure we have a good stay with our family of 5. So it's a perfect time to share this with you guys right now. All right, let's get in. Okay, so here's our hotel room. We're at an Embassy Suites. If you can, when you're traveling, try to stay in the Embassy Suites if you have a larger family, or any kind of hotel that has a suite, because it gives you the opportunity to have 2 rooms, give you and your significant other, your wife, a little bit of privacy, and then you can have a space for the kids. But we love the Embassy Suites via Hilton. But you have a complete little dinette set. Also, breakfast is, they usually have with Hilton hotels, you get free made-to-order breakfast or kind of free breakfast that you can grab. That's out of the question as well due to coronavirus. So you have little breakfast boxes, continental breakfasts you get to get, which is a nice little spread. But this is our kitchenette set. I love them because they usually come with a microwave. You have a safe, you have a refrigerator, place to make your coffee and ice. Then you have a fold-out bed, queen, and you have 2 TVs. So one of the things, as you can see, that we did is we packed one of our twin inflatables. We have a family of 5. We tried to let them all sleep in the bed when they were younger, but as they've gotten bigger, it just makes it easier so that everybody can have a little bit of their space. So my girls are on the queen. We have a twin. So if you have a larger family, think about packing a twin in your carry-on or your luggage to make sure you have a little bit of extra space. That's tip number 1 for sure. Second thing I would just say is immediately, whether it was Corona or not, we always get extra towels up front, because you would hate to be the next morning or day and you're struggling to get towels from housekeeping or from the front desk. So as soon as you check in, make sure that you get yourself tons of towels. And we of course got a few extras since we know there won't be housekeeping, but get yourself a few extra sets of towels so that you're good to go during the course of your stay. So these would be really helpful during Corona. And then the other thing is just trying to organize your room as best as you can. And you'll see that when we clean. We always want to pick up after ourselves in the morning so that we have a space for the kids to relax. And then just keeping things neat. For the bathroom, and I'll jump. right, so here's the living room being all complete. Just trying to keep everything organized with some of our luggage in here. Inflatable twin mattresses, as I mentioned here. Our extra towels are all set. Have some few extra boxed lunches, not lunches, boxed breakfast. That's our continental for later on. And I love how they gave us these sacks to put our boxed lunches in, because we also had a recycling bag here. So now we can kind of separate our recycling. Sometimes you need a little bit larger of a trash can. So one of those bags that we had our breakfast in can now be served as a trash can. And then just trying to keep this area neat, I designated one of the towels from the bathroom kind of as a cleaning towel. You know, water gets everywhere, just for us to kind of clean off of surfaces to keep everything nice and neat. And then again, with some of the recyclable containers that we have for breakfast, we can kind of keep our snacks and things organized. A couple oranges and things in there for later, some silverware, have extra cups. So we should be good for the next couple of days, and kind of we'll repeat this process for the living room area to be good to go. All right, so one of the things about your bathroom when you are traveling and cleaning is to make sure that you straighten it up, but use the towels that you had for actually the shower, or even, you know, your washcloth, and you use those daily to clean the bathroom so that everything just stays nice and neat. Now, my wife is very particular about bathrooms, so this is definitely not going to fly. So let's clean it up real quick so that it's good to go for her and the rest of us to use it for the rest of it. All right, and here's the finished product. You have your things organized. As I said, you use a towel, older towel. Sorry, my daughter's son. You use an older towel from earlier to clean, and then you can put it down for your new floor mat. And then just keep everything neat and organized, and your counters all wiped off. You're good to go. And one last note for dirty towels, try to make a pile underneath your bathroom so then you can put them out in the hallway for housekeeping. So collect your dirty towels after using them for a day or so, and then put them there so you can transfer them to outside the door for housekeeping to pick up. And last but not least is just our hotel actual master suite. So my wife and I are pretty clean and organized, but again, just utilizing your drawers that you have to kind of pack stuff up. I'm going to end up putting all of my charging stuff in one of these drawers, which I can do not right now, actually. Headphones, I'm going to end up using those today. My water, my little area is nice and neat. My wife already made the bed for today. Just kind of covering the covers up. Her area is nice. Even though she has all of her stuff here, we got some recyclable stuff. When she's done drinking that, we can put it into our recycling. She used the recycling box for her trash, which is awesome. And then again, just using the cabinets and stuff that you guys have to store stuff. So book bags and stuff for the kids. I actually packed all of my clothes up in the drawers. But yeah, just trying to keep everything as nice and neat as possible